G'day, ZiggyD here, and today I want to share my thoughts on my Guild Wars 2 experience so far. Straight up, I think that Guild Wars 2 is the only MMORPG that I could see myself playing long term. In fact, I've already passed where I would have reached in any other MMO, with one of my characters reaching level 80 the other day. I'm pretty sure that with any other major MMO I would have stopped a long time before now, and that's just because the single player PvE experience and gear progression of these sorts of games typically doesn't interest me that much. So what has pulled me through to this point in Guild Wars 2? Mainly, it's the combat mechanics and the feeling that I can beat other players in world vs world and structured PvP through superior knowledge and use of my class's skills. This sort of skill-based gameplay is what I crave from games like this, and in the past other MMOs have just felt like number checks to me. I do understand that there are other MMOs that focus on player skill in combat, but I think that Guild Wars 2 is the most accessible of these. So my thief is level 80 now, and I got here mainly through world vs world and crafting. I got to around level 30 doing some personal story and exploration, and then pretty much from level 30 to about 60 or so, I leveled through world vs world. Then over the past couple days I quickly smashed out the last 20 or so levels through maxing out leather and jewelry crafting. I would have been here a lot faster, but I'm a bit of an altaholic when it comes to RPGs. All of my character slots are already full, with 2 alts being above level 30 as well. I found both world vs world and crafting to be very rewarding ways of leveling, and they were both quite fast when I actually got stuck into them. I may make videos on my leveling experience for each of these after this video, but the important thing is that I never really felt like I was grinding out the levels. They just happened as a byproduct of doing the things that I enjoyed. Although I am level 80 now, I still have quite a ways to go until I'm happy with my gear. But it's not this insurmountable task either, which is nice. When I first hit 80 I was actually a bit worried because I was thinking that now I'd have to go off and do dungeons and other stuff that I'm just really not that keen on, just to get the gear that I wanted. However, I realised this morning that I can actually just keep doing whatever I feel like in terms of doing mostly world vs world and venturing into PvE every now and then and a bit of crafting, and I'll eventually be able to afford, either through money or materials, the gear that I actually want. I may not even have to get into the dungeons side of things just to get pretty armor skins either, since I can buy a lot of what I want just from like the cultural vendors and stuff in town. This is all pretty awesome because it means I'm not forced to play in a certain way for the most part. I can just keep having fun with my world vs world guild. So that's my experience so far. Pretty happy that I was able to get to level 80 without getting sick of the game, and that I'm still keen to play even being there now. However, now that I've shared my story, I'm keen to hear yours. What has been your experience with the game so far? What have you mainly been doing? How have you enjoyed it? And are you still keen to keep playing? As always, let me know in the comments below. That's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.